Hey guys, this is Dom. If you don't know who I am, well, I told you I'm Dom. So check it out. Before I get started talking about my holidays and my experience of eating junk, I want to make a disclaimer. I'm not a doctor. As a matter of fact, I can't even pretend to be a doctor. Well, I could probably pretend, but I'm not a doctor. So I'm not making any medical claims. But what I am going to be doing is I'm going to be talking about ketones, ketosis, and Keto OS by Pruvit. So, as many of you know, and if you don't know, you soon will know, I've been trying to change my diet more to a ketogenic lifestyle, where I eat more higher fats, moderate protein, low to no carbs, right? And I take my Keto OS, all right, which automatically, instantly, usually within 30 minutes, will elevate my ketone levels in my system. And if you don't know the benefits of ketones, you really need to Google benefits of ketones or just reach out to me and I'll make some time and we'll talk about it. But here's my experience. I was feeling great. I used to be on migraine meds, pain meds, all kinds of stuff. Started getting into ketosis, elevated ketones, and the ketones went to work. And ketones are a huge anti-inflammatory. So I stopped taking my pain meds and my migraine meds. I didn't need them. I started losing weight, right? Because ketones attack the fat. We start using fat as fuel. Pretty awesome. The problem is Christmas. I mean, Christmas isn't a problem. The problem is I wasn't dedicated. I wasn't disciplined enough to stay away from the sugars and carbs. That's just the cold hard facts. I wasn't disciplined enough. And I love anything that tastes like pumpkin pie, pumpkin muffins, pumpkin cookies, whatever. If it's pumpkin, I'm going to eat it. Well, I did exactly that. Here's the interesting thing. I've been staying away from the simple carbs, right? The breads, stuff like that. I guess they're simple. And the sugars for about two and a half months. And then right around Christmas, I had a cookie. Doesn't sound bad. Here's the interesting thing is once I had one pumpkin cookie, I wanted another and another. It was just so, there was this driving force behind me saying, oh, go get another one, even though I felt like crap, right? So that tells you how addictive sugar is. We already know it. We saw the studies and the reports saying, hey, sugar's addictive, it's more addictive, or just as addictive as cocaine. But still, I wasn't disciplined enough to stay away from it. So I felt like crap during the day, felt bloated, all this other stuff. Well, it went on 1 day, 2 day, 3 day. And then I started getting pain back, started having more headaches, started having more knee pain, more back pain to the point where I was tempted to take my Vicodin. I did not though. And then just the other day, and I gained 6 to 8 pounds also, but it wasn't fat, it was inflammation, it was water. I was just bloated and I just felt like crap. And then day before yesterday, I said, you know what? I have to kick this again. I have to get away from it. And I did. And yesterday, I started using that nifty machine back there as a Bowflex Stairmaster thingy. I don't know, but it sits in my office, so I figured I'd put it to use. So I started working out, started taking my Keto OS, getting the ketone levels back up, and drinking more water, eating more fats. Well, since yesterday and today, I dropped 3 pounds, but that's inflammation, it's not fat, right? But here's the awesome thing is I'm feeling better. My mood is better. Before when I was having the carbs and sugars, it felt like crap. My pain's going away. So that just is a testament to how Keto OS is really helping, how it helps people. The ketones are amazing. All right. If you haven't tried Keto OS yet, you need to. You owe it to yourself. If you're taking Keto OS already and you fall off the wagon like I do, I know there's people out there that do it. I can't be the only undisciplined guy around or girl or whatever. So I know there's more, but hey, just get back on track. Go get at it. All right. It'll work. The company's awesome. The product's awesome. But anyway, so that's my testimony for the week. I started eating sugars and carbs again, felt like crap, bloated, gained weight, started getting inflammation and receiving pain back. And now I'm going back away from it, and now the inflammation and the weight's starting to come back off. So anyway, that's that. Hey, I hope you guys had a great Christmas, and I wish you all a happy new year, and I hope that it's very prosperous. And I really hope that you take some time this new year to spend with your time and do the things that you enjoy doing. If you ever need to get a hold of me, you can look me up on Facebook at Dom Tisher, as DOMTISHER. All right, guys, later.